once you've set up your mini farm box, filled it with soil, it's ready to plant your garden plants, you're going to need to provide water. That's the next important thing that your plants need. As an optional item, you can order our custom drip irrigation kit, which is set up perfectly for the 4x4 or 4x8 raised bed box kits from Mini Farm Box. And we'll just show you how quick and easy it is to set up that drip irrigation kit right now.
So first of all, your kit comes with 3 different parts. This is your 1/2-inch poly tube. This is your drip line, and these are all the other parts.
Conor, do we need any tools to put this drip irrigation kit together?
Yes, you're going to need a hammer, and you're going to need a scissors, and you're going to need the help of a good friend.
Can I be the friend?
Yes, you can.
Okay, good.
Let's get
I'm
started.
ready.
So this is the 1/2-inch poly tube. You can see the barbs are already pre-installed in it, so it makes it really easy and fast to install. So what we're going to do is, there are 3 clips, U-clips, that nail it to the back of the box on the top like this. So we just hammer those in. Those nails have little guides in them, so you don't crack your fingers. That's about halfway, right?
Now this is kind of going over. What should I do about that?
Okay, now the reason that this goes over is because you have to cut this piece last. So what's going to happen here is we're going to attach our pressure regulator to this part here. And how we're going to do that is, on this occasion we're going to use a hose to supply our drip irrigation with water. If you wanted to put it on your sprinkler system, it comes with an extra attachment that connects to 3/4-inch PVC pipe. But on this occasion we're not going to need that because we're going to use our hose. Take our elbow here, and we're going to cut our poly tubing here, right at the side of the box, about 1 inch past the box. I'm going to cut this off, and then this is called a compression joint, a compression elbow. And what you do is you just push it into the pipe, and it actually gets to a situation where it can come back out again. So sometimes it takes a little bit of force, and it's good if it's warm because it makes it easier to push it in. Now we're going to put in our pressure regulator. This is a really important part because...
What is that, Conor, a pressure regulator?
Well, the reason we have the pressure regulator, Terry, is because for most people's hose bib, the mains pressure of the water will be very, very strong, and this will want to blow the emitter drip lines off the connectors here because the pressure is so strong. So what happens with this regulator is it reduces the pressure and it makes the water come out at an even slower pace. This is ready now to connect to a hose bib. So you take your hose and just screw it in there, and as you can see, this arm moves either way to make it easy for you to put your hose bib on, and this part twists as well so your hose won't get in a big knot. Okay, so now we're going to put in the emitter lines, and how we do that is we'll take some 1/2-inch poly tube. These are just push joints. You push them over the barbs, you bring it down the end. Where's my scissors? Bring it down the end. Now this is important, right? People instinctively will want to go all the way to the end of the box, but you don't want the water to drip down the back of the box, so you're going to stop about 4 inches short, which is here. And then we're going to take an end cap, which is in the bag there.
That looks like that might be...
That's it. This is our end cap, and then we have our barbs are falling out there.
Yeah.
So there's one line ready to go, and we're going to do this 5 times across all the lines. So each one of these emitters, they're called, they're going to emit 1/2 gallon per hour. So you can see there's approximately 6 emitters on each line. So that's 3 gallons per hour multiplied by 5 lines is 30 gallons an hour. And what's amazing about this system is that even though that seems like a huge amount of water, it's actually all going into the soil and not evaporating as it would with a hose or a sprayer.
And in most climates, you would only need to run your drip irrigation for 1 hour a week, unless it was really super hot in the summer. Well, the great thing about drip irrigation, especially with all the drought and uncertain weather that we've been having, is that this is the most efficient way to water your plants. And you don't have splashing from a sprinkler that can spread disease and splash disease organisms from the soil up onto your plants. So drip really is a great way to go. So you can see these swollen sections on the drip tube. These are the emitters. Here's the hole where the water will come out, and these emitters are spaced 6 inches apart, which is pretty much the perfect spacing for most garden plants. And you use these barbs that come with the kit just to clamp on there and hold your lines in place so they don't get blown away by the wind.
And what's really great also about drip irrigation that a lot of people don't know is that when the water drips beneath the surface, it actually spreads out evenly throughout the box. So when the emitters are working, you'll see little patches of water. You think, oh, it's only watering that part, but no, it actually spreads to the whole area. And that's what's great about drip irrigation.
And the beauty of that is that because it's not watering the surface, it's not stimulating weed seeds that are on the surface to germinate. So you have a lot less weeding with drip irrigation too.
Even better.
For more great gardening tips, visit seedsofchange.com.